Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had a hairy problem. He's outside in the cataminium and he refuses to come in and I can't get him out. So he's being a booger head. Yeah. He's just being a big old booger head. Okay. Let's see. What do I got up here? There's something. I don't know. It's kind of an odd shape. Let's do it. Alrighty. He gets a wild hair up his butt. He decides he's going to do something, and that's it. He just won't move. And now he's probably out there crying. Mommy, you left me. Let me check on him real quick. You ready to come in yet? Yeah, that's what I thought. Go on. Once you figured out everybody left you, then you gotta come in the house. Yeah, he is a booger head. All right, let's see. Numbers. 50. Reset. No repeat. All righty. Well, I may be late, but we still have a few minutes. Can't stay. Going out to dinner with your son and girlfriend's family tomorrow. They want me to make them tamales. They never had any. I'll watch the replay. All right. Bye, Mari. Hi, Miss Jassy. Hello, Arlene. Sorry. And there is Butthead himself, a little booger. Go on, get down. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. Let's see if Michelle's going to show up. Miss Michelle. Yeah, she could be in the, in the shower with Phil again. Actually, she's usually in the shower being watched by Jesse. Just a sober lab that watches everything she does. He thinks it's his job.
It's not.
Jesse.
I say it's not.
No, it is his job. Watch mommy.
Yes. Just like I've got Ozzy. Can't go anywhere without him.
Well, that's because you're his emotional support human.
Right. I'm his therapy human. I've got a shirt that says so.
Should you? Outside, go.
You coming, Jim? You don't have to.
Go on, Jimmy. No? Okay. I see you. I'm watching you. Get away from his treats. No, I'm not going to go out because I'm going to go over here and steal his treats. Hi, Miss Francis. All right. Okay. So we're going to go over the rules real quick. Grab the timer. All right. So rules are pretty simple. There are none. If you've never played mixed media before, it's very simple. There's a prompt, and then you do whatever the prompt tells you to do in the order that it tells you to do it. The prompts are pretty explanatory, pretty straightforward, but there are a couple that some people question. So we're going to go over those real quick. Adding splatters or drips. I don't care how you get them there. It could be paint that you've watered down or splattered on. It can be alcohol ink, whatever it is. A household stamp. A household stamp is anything in your house that you want to stamp with, either with ink or paint or however else you want to stamp it on there. Use food coloring. I don't care. Using music, book, or dictionary pages is just that. You can add strips of paper or squares of paper or punches made from paper, whatever it is you want. Just add those on there. Tissue or napkin, pretty self-explanatory. It's decoupage. Texture paste. If you don't have texture paste, use whatever paste you have. I also, in my On the Cheap video playlist, have a recipe for texture paste with 3 ingredients you should have in your house. Baby powder, water, paint, and glue. Everybody's got water. We don't count that one. What else? A collage element is anything that you would add to a collage. Adding paint with a brayer. If you don't have a brayer, use a gift card and just smoosh it on there. Okay. Water soluble crayons or pastels. If you don't have those, you could use watercolor pencils if you have those, or if you don't, just hit it with something, a marker, a crayon, whatever. Chalk does not have to be art chalk. It can be sidewalk chalk you bought for your grandchild. I've used it before and it turned out fantastic. Magazine or book graphics. If you don't have a magazine or a book laying around that you want to use the graphics from, go get today's junk mail and find something there. Doodling is exactly that. Just do some doodling, add some stitching or stitch marks. You can either throw it on a sewing machine, or if you don't want to, you can just draw them on with a pen. We have added a few new ones. We have outline, where you outline something or everything. Watercolor or pencils, where you can add some watercolor paint or some pencils to the mix here. We have add words, where you can put words on. Either you write them or you rip them out of a book and put them in there, whatever you want to do. And then blowing liquid with a straw. So that liquid could be ink. It could be watered paint. It can, whatever it is, just put it on there, get a straw and go, okay? All right, let's take a look and see who's in the room. Tammy's here. Hello, Miss Tammy. How you doing? Carla! Nice to see you. All right, so we're going to get started here in just a minute. We do play a little bit different than other channels, and that is because we use a random number generator that tells us the number of the prompt that we're going to use. You can get a copy of this list if you want. Let me grab the doomahickey for it. I don't know why I don't put this in but I always forget to put it in the description, and I should really learn to do that. Oh, boo, boo, boo. All right. No, I didn't. I haven't gotten there yet. All right. So we're going to go to 51. Backspace 1. Yes. Because we are adding number 51 prompt. Where's my pen? There's my pen. 51. Use a doily. Okay? I don't care how you use it. Use a doily. You can tear it up. You use the whole thing. You can stencil through it. Whatever it is you want to do. Okay? You're a hot mess. Why are you a hot mess today, honey? Because you're a doily? All right, so the random number generator is going to generate the number of the prompt that we're going to use. So if you want to have the list so that you can follow along, or maybe you want to play on your own, you can go ahead and grab that list if you'd like. excuse me. Once we talk about the prompt, because we will talk about it, especially if it's one of those ones that I just talked about, I will hit the start button on the timer. We get 5 minutes. If you need more time, just let me know. This timer is not to rush you. It is to keep me on track, because I am horrible at getting off track and going blah, 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 when I'm supposed to be reading prompts. Okay. So, that being said, last week was a 4 wipey night. We'll see what tonight brings. That'll be an 8 wipey night. Watch. All right. Yeah, I do. I see squirrels. I go, oh, whoa. Squirrel. And I'm off. So, that's it. That's everything. Does anybody have any questions before we start? Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and push the button and we'll get started here. Arlene keeps track of the prompts, and then at the end of the game, she puts them in the Facebook group in the posting for this game. So if you want to get those later, you can. And here we go. Our first prompt of the night is number 31. Water-soluble crayons or oil pastels? So, water-soluble crayons, oil pastels. If you don't have either one of those, use watercolor pencils, use markers, whatever you want. Just add some color to the page. Use some paint. You know, if you've got like watercolor paint, you could use that if you wanted to, okay? So I'm going to get my water-soluble crayons that I just got. They're new. I got them at the Five Below. And we're going to play with that. Yes, gelatos. Hello, Miss Sherry. So I just got these. They're kids. Kids ones. But they're kind of fun. They work reasonably well. Not fantastic. But to be honest with you, I've tried a lot of them, and I've yet to find one that actually works fantastic. Okay. Let's go with teal. And a reasonably stiff brush. And some light blue. Well, green first. Green first. Blending, blending. Like a bug over here. Blue. Light blue. Okay. Blending, I'm blending. Blending, blending, and blending. Which really means I'm just ending up with one color, let's be honest. Some darker blue. Some purple. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting a base down. I'm not really doing much of anything at this point. You've got about a minute and a half left, ladies. So if you're going to need time to dry your paper, which you probably will, let me know. Blending, I'm over blending. Put way too much purple. Way too much. We'll do some lighter. Let's see if we can lighten that out a little bit. Ooh. And we're going to come back over here. Add more green over this side, just so it's across the page, you know? I don't know why I started in the middle of the page. No idea. And it's sparkly too. Blending, blending, blending. All right, good enough. All right, just about half a minute left. If you're going to need more time, let me know. Yay! Ink and paint off your keyboard. My keyboard hates me. Does anybody need more time? Thank you for clarifying that. All right, I don't see anybody need any more time. We're going to go ahead and hit the button. Our next prompt is number 5. Use music, book, or dictionary pages. You can put them on here any way that you want. You're just going to put on some music, some book, or some dictionary, or all three. It's entirely up to you. You can Mod Podge them. You can glue them. You can turn them into stickers. Whatever it is you want to do, okay? And you get 5 minutes to do it. I'm going to get down my ever popular English to Dutch, Dutch to English dictionary. If I ever go to, anywhere where I need to speak Dutch, I'm screwed. I can't speak anything up to the letter G. Oh. Anything before G, and I'm totally screwed. We don't want to play Royal Kingdom. Yeah. It's not me. Trust me, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me, I promise. How much do they want for it? Oh, I have a problem. My name is Els and I'm addicted to washi tape. All right, you got about 3 minutes left. Do your worst. Oh no. You're down to 21 rolls? I think I have I might have a case that has 21 rolls in it.
Washi tape.
Yes, dear, washi tape. Somebody's selling 200 rolls
But you need it.
on Marketplace. Well, it depends. Is it really good washi tape? I might need it.
No such thing as really good washi tape.
It could be like the washi tape of my dreams. I could have spent the last 5 years searching for those rolls of washi tape. Actually, I'm a bit of a shit when it comes to it. There's a roll of washi tape at Blick. They don't have a lot. They only have like 4 or 5 rolls. But they have a roll of washi tape that I want really bad. And I won't buy it because it's like $6. And I'm like, no. Like, I'm an addict, but I'm not that bad. All right, you got about a minute left. If you need more time because you decided to Mod Podge your book page on, let me know. And we'll give you more time. We're gracious like that. I need a piece in the middle. Piece over here. Okay. All right, just a few seconds left. If you need more time, let me know. I know. I hate that I have to buy the ones I don't like to get the ones that I do like. Get out my icky stickies here real quick just to trim this off because I don't want it hanging off the side. It just looks sloppy. By the way, anybody who was here for the art therapy this week, yeah, it's still just a tree. If you were here, you understand. It's still just a tree. It's now in the box of forgotten projects. I'm pretty sure. I'll get back to it eventually. I just can't figure out what I want to do with it, you know? All right. Seeing no one yelling and screaming that they need more time, we will go ahead and pick the next one, which is number 1, and that is to add splatters or drips. Add splatters or drips. You can splatter paint on here. You can drip paint on here. You can do ink, whatever it is you want to do. Add splatters or drips. You got 5 minutes. Mr. Fan Brush.
Mr. Fan Brush.
I'm going in the kitchen to get a plate. I forgot that I moved all my mixed media stuff back out here yesterday. La, 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 la. Ooh, I don't even need that. I'll just put some paint on the board. What do we got? I have no paint in front of me. That's impossible. Okay. First thing I put my hand on. Do, 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 do. Nee, nee, nee. Right. Some water. And let's mix it up. I'm using the splatter method of making a mess. I don't have to be all fancy about this. It could be. It'd be obnoxious. A little warm water, I think. Okay. Oops. See, now I splotched. I didn't want to splotch. I wanted to splatter. Okay, put that in there. Move that out of the way. Let's clean up our mess. One wipey. Oh. All righty. Yeah, you got about 2 minutes left, so if you need more time, let me know. Oh my God. I hate gummy washi tape. We just threw a roll away yesterday because of that. Dry this off the old-fashioned way. Sometimes I just get like a big old bag of washi. What am I going to do with it? I'll just get rid of it. Okay. Man, I missed the edge of that. So I went and rattled Michelle's cage, and I'll guarantee you she's going to come back in about 20 minutes. She's going to text me back. She's going to go, I just got this. I missed it. That one's from Sandy. All right. Does anybody need more time? I gotta tell you guys, she pieced her first die this week. She did a fantastic job. For her first try, fantastic. It needs googly eyes, right?
Everything needs googly eyes.
Everything in the world needs googly eyes. All right, seeing no one needing more time, I'm going to go ahead and push the button. It's prompt number 26. Number 26 is to add purple. It doesn't matter how you add purple. It could be a purple ink. It could be a purple spray. It could be a purple pen. It could be purple paper. It could be purple paint. Whatever you want, just add some purple, okay? I happen to have this purple spray that we made. This one does not have any glitter in it. Add purple. I did it. She just did with her drips. I know. It's the way this works, right? Every prompt we do, it's like the one just before or just after, is something that you're planning. I'd get rid of the brushes, but I'm afraid. I'd put big googly eyes in the trees. Especially if they were the glow-in-the-dark kind. They should. I mean, look where we live. People should be afraid. They should be very afraid. I can't believe he's in the kitty cage quiet all this time. I'm very upset. So I had to go do some errands today. And so I got in the car and I went and did my errands. I had to go to the post office and mail out a package because I put the shop in vacation. But I had one order left. So I went and took that to the post office, and then I was going over to the reservation to pick up cigarettes. And on the way home, I was going to stop and get some food for me and the mic. And I'm coming home, and I remembered that I looked online, because I've been searching online trying to find a catnip plant. I need catnip for himself, His Majesty, His Royal Highness. And so I had looked online, and Star Nursery said that they had it. So I was like, oh, cool. So I'm driving home, and I remember there's a Star Nursery right around the corner from here. So I pull in, and I get out of the car. I leave my food in the car, and I come into the house. I come into the store. I look where all of the stuff is, all the house plants and stuff, nothing. So I go outside where the garden department is, thinking, okay, maybe they put it out here with the herbs. Can't find the herbs anywhere. So I asked the guy, I go to the information desk. There's nobody there. So I go and find somebody. And I was like, okay, I need a catnip plant. He looks at me like I'm crazy. I was like, what? He's like, hold on, I'll see. He gets on his little radio and he goes, a catnip plant? Okay, apparently you've not worked there long enough. Catnip, for crying out loud, dude. You never owned a pet? And so as soon as he does that, somebody else calls in for something else, and they answer that guy first, and then we're standing there and we're waiting. And we're waiting, and we're waiting. Okay, note to self, do not spray liquid on a project after you've used stick glue. Catnip. N-I-P. Catnip.
Like, wake him up and keep talking about it.
I know. But I want to get him one to put in his cadmium. Yeah. I like catnip tea. It's very relaxing. But I've already checked it, and the growing season for it is spring to fall. Right? And so the girl comes back, she goes, that's fall plant. We don't carry it right now.
You're an idiot.
I was like, okay, everybody who works here is an idiot. I'm going to go over to the ranch supply.
Did they have it at Cal Ranch?
Yeah, they say they have it at Cal Ranch too. It's from Burpee. Burpee is the one who grows it. Does anybody need more time? No? Okay. Let's find out what the next prompt is. All right. Next prompt is number 6. And that is add pink. Arlene, I told you we should have taken this off. Add pink. You can put pink on here any way that you want. It can be fabric. It can be paint, ink. Maybe you dyed your glue pink. I don't care. A marker, whatever it is. Add some pink. Add some pink. What the hell am I going to do here? Pink. Add pink. Pink. That's a pink. Can I throw Sandy on the page? No, huh? Okay.
You pat my ass and then show it on camera. That might get me.
That's a pink. Y'all know I don't even have pink paint. I don't. I actually have to mix 2 pinks together to get pink. Because I don't care. I don't keep pink in the house. What is this? Give me your coral. It's orange.
Use pink. Pink.
Use pink. Why do we always have to do this? I don't have pink. All right. We're going for Tim Holtz. There's got to be something pink. Pink. Washi with pink in it. Thank you. Maybe. I might have some pink, some washi with some pink in it. Oh, I do. Okay. Didn't even think about the washi. All right, here we go. We can do this. Some Pank. We're all sitting here talking about washi. I didn't even think about my washi tape, okay? I'm like, oh, I don't have any pink. All right, when I get back from this trip, we are going to be doing a new version of Mixed Media. We're still going to have this one, but we're going to be doing one on Monday nights called Mixed Media Madness. And it's a little bit different than what we do here, but I think you guys will like it.
Hi, Miss Penny Ann.
So I guess when I get back, I'm going to have to go over to Cow Ranch, to the Ranch Supply, and see if they have any plants in. The growing season, it's full sun. The growing season is early spring through early fall. Why would that be a fall plant? Does that even make sense? You people are stupid. That's time. Does anybody need more? Does anybody need more time? We are on this. That was number 4. We're at starting number 5 right now. They've all been relatively easy, though. We could talk about catnip some more if you need to catch up. Yeah, so we've only done 5. And that is why I have 2 of the most sarcastic mods on the planet on this channel. Trolls don't survive here. Arlene and Carla would never allow it. All right, so you can't play anyway. All right, here we go. Next one is number 13, Add a Border. Doesn't matter how you do it. You can use washi tape, paper, paint, don't use dots of stickles. That'll take forever. You could draw a border. Whatever it is you want, put a border on it. Put a border on it. I'm going to get rid of these now because I'm not going to hex myself. A Sharpie. Sandra, do we need to go get you pickles before I leave tomorrow? Okay, add a border. Add a border here. Just a border here. Yeah, you're right. Nothing.
He was asking if you are gonna have a pickle shortage before we get back.
I'm good. Pickles?
They live there now.
No, I'm good. I'm good, but thank you.
I just went to pull these out of the bucket. A whole bunch of strips fell down. They live there now. All right, one across top. 3 minutes left, ladies. 3 minutes left. Hey, look, the tails will fit right there. Add a border. Frame it up. I tore that, right? I did. It's going to fit right there. Okay. Okay, I put a border on it. She probably wasn't lurking until I called her. And that's why we keep strips. All right. Hey, Roseanne! Hiya, babe! Okay. All right. So, well, we have a minute because we do. We have a minute. If you're not on my Happy Mail list and you'd like to be, send me an email at bemiscraftycorner@gmail.com and I will get you on my Happy Mail list. And then at least once a year, you get a Happy Mail.
Thank you.
I send out about 5 or 6 a month.
My name's Mike.
Is it time? Grandkids. When I was on earlier today, that wasn't private. What the hell? I'll look at it, Roseanne. We were just working in
That
the
sounds more like a not. Yeah, my kid doesn't
in
deal with
the
BTP,
Sherlock
right?
Holmes journal.
That's a not thing.
Does anybody need more time? See, don't spray water when you use stick glue because you're trying to go quick.
No. Gotta go
Huh.
to us.
I will check it and see what's
Yeah.
going on with it.
All right. So.
All right, I don't see
what-
anybody with any needing more time.
No. No.
The commercials make sure that I,
They call you.
give you guys more time if you need it.
Create a ticket,
Are we ready
and
then?
It goes to the knock, then they give you a call. What's the account information?
It's weird.
Is this a carrier or?
Number 41, Nope. What is the number 40? Sorry. I had stitching or stitch marks. That's number 41. If you want to get a copy of this list, that is the link to my Google Docs where you can pick up a copy of the list. It does have 51 items now because we had it used doily. But for this one, it is number 41. And number 41 is to add stitching or stitch marks. Now you can put them anywhere you want. It's entirely up to you, but you get 5 minutes to do it.
USA.
Let me grab a mic on. I'm just going to put some stitches in between here. So remember, there's no game tomorrow because I'm on the road. And I will be on the road through Wednesday. And so if I get home early enough, I will pop on and say hi and, share a little bit of what I get on my scavenger.
If you could confirm that for me, please.
And I am heading towards Northern California. Oop, let me put the doggy out. Out you go. Take your girlfriend with you. So I will be on the road. I'm leaving here at about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay. I want to leave at 7 o'clock, but I'm not even going to get hubby out of bed till then. He's going to be like, because when I'm done here, we're going to play Wizard. And we get caught up in that. And then we're there for hours.
Says you, I got stuff to do before we leave.
So, I'll be on the road. I'll try and keep you guys posted on Facebook, where we are and everything. For obvious reasons, I don't actually disclose my entire route.
10 gig circuit.
I just give you guys the highlights. And I am going to be traveling through Baker, Boron, McFarland, Delano, Madeira. We're going to be going to a place called Forestier Underground Gardens. We're going to go to a zoo. I haven't been to a zoo for a long time. We're going to go to a natural history museum that's along the way. And then we're going to stop in Columbia State Historic Park and then go on to, Yes, so you can't stalk me. Because I can see you getting in your chair now and full bore. It's a long extension cord, babe. You got to keep charged. Delano. Well, I used to live in Henderson. They call that Hendertucky. It's like Las Vegas's ugly little sister. It is.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well,
I will be back on Wednesday. The plan is to leave here and drive 80% of the way.
I don't
Stop, make a couple of small stops. Drive 80% of the way. Get there on Monday because she has some appointments on Tuesday. So I'm going to see her on Monday and spend a few hours. And then we're going to start heading back. We're going to check into a hotel so that we're most of the way home. And then we're going to kind of meander coming back and do a couple of different things. We haven't really been on a trip in a while. It's been about 6 years since Hubbard and I have been out together on a trip. So we're going to go and have some fun. We're going to do the things that we like to do. And I got to tell you, he's the best junk spotter on the planet. Like, we could be driving down the street. There 6 blocks to the left, there'll be a junk store. And he'll be like, I think I saw an antique mark. Let's go to the junk shop. He found one time that was just a pile. I mean, literally, the store was just a pile. We could climb through it. It was fun. But he finds the best stuff. He really does. So we're going to go and have some fun and destroy some hotel rooms. And
I'm gonna mark this up as a connectivity problem.
Sandy was going to go with me, but she's going to have to travel to go take care of her sister. And so rather than making a trip and then making a trip, she's going to stay here and watch the dogs. Hubbard's going to come with me. We're going to go up. We're going to see Michelle and her husband, hang out for a few hours. And then I'm going to come home because Michelle needs a hug. She's my friend and she needs a hug. So I'm going to go give her a hug. It's my whole reason.
Michael Turner, right? Okay.
We had flooding. So we had an
Yeah, I
earthquake
was
last
about to
night.
ask
We
you
had a
about
tornado.
that.
I know.
It's
She's mad at y'all.
like a-
Does anybody need more time?
Came up and that's all it's showing me, so I don't.
Has anybody heard from Steffi G? That's a question. I'm going to text her real quick. Because she's kind of in the plane, you know?
Gladly take one.
There we go.
Turner, yeah. Sorry. Got it.
The Xfinity version of him. Well, yeah, but he doesn't do residential. That would be the Xfinity version of my son. He does res. Yeah, the big brain boy works at Cox too. All right. So, not seeing anybody saying that they need more time. Let's go ahead and hit the button. Number 32 is the next prompt, 32, and that is to add ink. Now, you can add ink any way that you want. You can use a stamp. You can spray ink. You can drip ink. You can drizzle ink. You can use a homemade stamp, whatever you want to do. Maybe stencil with ink, whatever you want to do. Add some ink. 5 minutes, go for it.
This way I can show I did something. I did something. I logged into it. See, it looks happy to me. BGP, not me. You guys deal with this.
Yeah, right? Hold my beer. Told you. They said there's no such thing as climate change, global warming. Mother Nature said, hold my beer. All right, for anybody counting, this is going to be wipey number 2. Only because it's not going to dry on there because it's plastic and it's the Stampin' Up! Cheap ink. And so it'll make a mess. I know it will. If I try to put that back in my mixed media box. But it's still got, poppables.
All right. Let's get you.
So. It's a nice color. All right, you got about 2.5 minutes left. This is weirdness. Hasn't beaten me yet, like you know. How do you glue down super
apologize,
fine,
Ed.
delicate
This
die
was
cuts?
something I'd be able to assist you with, but that is definitely out of my wheelhouse.
Ah,
So best I can do is get you a ticket.
how?
A ticket
What are we talking
that-
delicate here?
in which
Are we talking
case,
like thin
you know,
paper
they can
or
at
like
least work
thin
with you.
areas?
And you'll have something to reference when you're calling instead of being bounced around.
Super thin words. I would use my point glue and just put like little tiny, get a little bit of glue at the tip of your thing and then just give it a couple of dots. Get a little glue at the top, give it a couple of dots. Unless you have, you know, one of those things. I know I have some. Because I just had them in the last sale. You know, those glue pens. But here, these
All
things,
right, now.
you know, where it just gives you
go
a dot
slow
of
for
glue.
me, but
But I would do that with,
point
you know,
yet, I'm almost there.
just take
wanna
this,
make sure I
get a little bit of glue at the
describe
tip,
issue
like
appropriately.
when you start to see it come out, and then just kind of do the dots. And I don't put them everywhere, just like where it turns and stuff. Were they too thin? Speaking of die cuts, 35 seconds left. Your die cuts should have been sent out on Monday, and they should be on their way to being delivered. If you have not sent them out, you need to get them out. If you, for whatever reason, you cannot participate and you originally signed up, please let me know, and I will go ahead and send the die cuts for you, so that whoever your recipient is doesn't not get them. Okay. Also, don't forget, while I'm gone, and I'll tell you on the next prompt. Does anybody need more time? Yeah, I know, right? Just because we like the temperatures now. All right, I don't see anybody saying that they need more time, so we'll go ahead and get rid of the game, and we'll push you to button.
Okay, so if I wrote this
Number
up as you're
9 is number 48. 48 is watercolor or pencils. What is with the water today? Watercolor or pencils. So you can do anything you want with watercolor or pencils. You get 5 minutes to do that. All right, so let me grab my watercolors or my water pencils. My pencils. Pencils. I have to drink water.
Oh, slow down. I just finished putting in customer routes from BGP. Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
I got,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't want to get all
trying to do some
my
BGP
watercolors
routing
out, so I'll
this
just
summer.
my pencils.
So far, need Cox to verify. Need Cox to verify they are receiving customer routes from BGP.
Ooh. Wow. Okay.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that works. Post pictures of Benny. No, I love me some Benny pictures. I absolutely adore that boy. He's got the cutest little face. Let me get a different brush though. Um,
Yeah, now if I can just fix my typing errors. That's what usually slows me down. fat fingers, dyslexic, all that. Okay, so after the IP/18, I got LE24. Customer is sending a bunch of.
Yes, I know. I'm annoying when I do this, but
routes in that
it's
range.
how I do my watercolor.
Okay.
At least when I'm using pencils. Okay, I do it with regular watercolor too. We all know this. My hand is my palette.
All right. Okay.
You have about 2.5 minutes left, guys.
What's your availability? 24/7 on this? Okay. That's what I'm looking for.
She gonna gesso. We gonna gesso this one. Been there, done that. Okay, so here's how this is gonna work, guys, because I gotta give away, the thing. So if you want to enter, for the Edith Holden,
I wouldn't want to give you.
I'm
Long
going
answer on
to.
I mean, it's
Um,
a Saturday night. Usually things are pretty slow.
I'm gonna
I don't
be
know of any active
posting a
outages or
video
things like that. That would be.
That's going to come up
Superseding
some point while I'm
importance.
gone.
So
And that
I would have
video-
to imagine that it would be relatively quick. Usually
Is going
hour
to be
or so, but don't
no
quote me on that
comments.
only
You
because
can't
I
comment
did-
on the video.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
not let you
don't
comment on the
know how
video
busy
because I
they
don't
are.
want.
I mean, they could be only like 2 guys working the entire company for all I know.
I want
so
somebody who
I don't
actually,
really wanna
comes
say
in
one way or
and
the other,
participates
but
and is in
what I'm doing,
here
I'd like to take it up to them
to be able to win this
as
book.
quickly as possible for
I don't
you.
want to just give it away, especially to somebody who doesn't
72063
really follow the channel.
5004. Yep. And I have a ticket number for you when you're ready.
So
3019.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to post. Shush, I'm making swirlies.
And if you want to call my team directly for updates on that ticket, phone number to reach us will be 1-844.
So I'm going to post the video, and you are going to go in and watch that video,
0742.
and then you're going to answer a series of questions. They are common knowledge questions about me and Harry.
You got it.
Okay.
All right. Give it about 2-3 minutes, and I'll be done dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and sending this where it's got to go after that. Yeah, it's on that.
Yeah, Black
My
Gesso. I
pleasure,
like
buddy.
it.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to help you out immediately, but
So you'll go in and answer those questions. They are really
no more
easy.
booting around,
Okay.
All right, but
But here's the
good
thing.
luck.
You're going to
and
have to
thank you
email
for
your
thoughts.
answers
Have a
to me
fantastic
and then
evening.
email your guess. This is going to tell me that you watched the video. That's really what I want. You watched the whole video from beginning to the end. And then you sent me your, I don't even really care if you get the answers right. As long as you answer all the questions. See? So you have to watch the whole video. That way I know you're actually watching. And then email me your guess for how many buttons are in the box, and I will show you how, the all of the buttons. Obviously, I'm not going to sit there and count them, but I'm going to show you all of the buttons in the video, and the questions are pretty easy to answer. Harry, who? Exactly. the star of the channel. All right, I don't see anybody that needs more time, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The next prompt here, we are on. This is the last prompt, and it is number 22, and that is to add lines. You can add lines any way that you want. You can use paint, you can use tape, pens, whatever you want. Just add some lines, okay? Well, I'm not going to set the timer because you have all the time in the world to do this. And then if you want to post your creation in the group, we would love to see it. Just go ahead and post that in. And, for the regulars, most of you are pre-approved to do that. So if for whatever reason you are not pre-approved, and if you've been around for a while, we'll pre-approve you. We just like to make sure that people aren't trollish, I don't like trolleys. I don't want trolleys bothering my peoples. So I'm using outline for my lines. Haha, it's still a line. Okay. It's hideous. I love it. All right. So it's going to be very simple questions, but it's designed to get people to actually watch the video and people that are actually know me. So if you do get a question right, I'll give you an extra point, I'll give you an extra ticket kind of thing. And then we're going to draw for it. And it's going to be whoever is closest without going over. So what's important is the guess, not the answers. The answers are just to prove that you watched the video.
Knock it off. Crazy puppies.
Huh?
Crazy puppies.
I know, she's cuckoo. Hey, yep. Don't you spill that water bowl. I saw you. Left to their own means, they will throw the water bowl around. Yes, we're guessing how many buttons. Okay? So, these are the buttons. Okay? This is a Ziploc, 1 gallon, with the gusseted bottom. And when you do this, it's about 1 inch thick. It's a lot of buttons. I counted each and every button by hand. That's how many buttons are in there. It's in that piece of paper. And it goes in this box. In the video, I'm going to give you weight and everything. Okay? Whoever guesses closest without going over wins. It is a funky number. Answer all the questions wrong for fun. And if you win, I'm going to send you a copy of The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady from Edith Holden. Okay? If you want, you can ask me to. I will gut the book for you. So I'll send you the dust cover, the jacket, the cover, and all of the end papers and everything that's inside, and I'll do it in signature for you. so that you have all the signatures, okay? So that's the prize. And here's the thing. This is for my birthday. So, you know, because my birthday's coming. So this is part of my birthday celebration. I'm giving you guys the gifts. I always do. So that is that. All right. So Arlene has put all of the prompts in the Facebook group in the announcement for this event. If you would like to post your creation, we would love to see it. This is my mess. Oh, wait, it goes this way. This is my mess. No, it doesn't. It goes that way. That's my swirlies. This is my mess. Doesn't have a direction, okay? Oh. So that video is going to post while I'm gone. So sometime between now and, well, tomorrow morning and Wednesday morning. So it's either going to post Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. One of those 3 days. That video is going to post at I don't know what time. It'll be middle of the day probably. And all you have to do is go in and answer the questions and email me the answers. And then email me your guess. Okay. That's it. That's everything. All right. I'm going to get off of here because Hubbard's off in 1 minute. Remember, June 7th, which is my birthday and also sale day, Hubbard's schedule changes. So it's still the same days of the week. It's just, it's going to be later. He's going to work a little later because he starts a little later. It's not going to affect our shifts in any way. We are going to be starting a new thing on Monday called Mixed Media Madness.
I'm sorry.
Um,
This is Mike with
it's a little
Cox,
craziness,
Business
but I think it's
Technical
going to be
Support.
fun.
I'm calling out a recorded line, and I'm sorry to quite catch your name.
But I think that's everything. All right. So if you're new here and I haven't offended you,
Grace, thank you so
That's
much. Grace.
impressive.
Appreciate that. Oh, looks like our
because, you know,
previous tech check.
hang around.
We're
I will
doing this
eventually.
earlier. This is in reference to your internal.
Insult you.
But
But, you know, if I haven't hit the button, subscribe. Why not, right? Also, check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel or go on over to my Facebook group and take a look over there. There's,
for this, it's going to be
A list that tells you everything that I got going on. If I'm traveling, free classes, lives, all of that. It's all on the list. It tells you everything that I'm doing. And when I'm doing it. Also, you can go to my Ko-Fi and pick up some free digitals, or you can scoot over to my Patreon and, you know, help support the channel and help support for trips like this one that I'm taking this week. You good, Tammy? Also, don't forget, if you are not on my Happy Mail list, go ahead and email me your name and your YouTube name and your information, and I'll put you on my list and get you out a Happy Mail. I mail them out, like I said, 5 or 6 a month throughout the year, every month. And, you know, so we send those out. They're fun. Okay. That's it. That's all I have. There is a challenge for May that's in the Facebook group. Make sure you check that one out. June's challenge is going to be a little bit interesting because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. The whole month of June is my birthday. Let's just get that out of the way. But that's it. That's all I have until I see you again. Do 3 things for me, folks. Stay indoors if you can. Stay hydrated. And stay well. I love you guys. Until I see you again, which will be hopefully on Wednesday. Bye-bye. I love you.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Grace. And you have yourself